Okay, like Betamon said, I said that you are stronger than me. Tell anyone about this. So you're saying anyone can call themselves a Bancho if they're becoming a Bancho Leomon? Ah, that's what Bancho means. A Digimon that all their Digimon respect. You keep quiet, I'll listen to whatever you have to say. Well, do you know what we decided to do? What I decided to do? Could you please stop bragging? What? Everyone hates my long-winded stories? I seriously do. We have to stop bragging? But I love it so much. I understand. Look, I'm sorry I bothered you with my company. Great! You know, it's nice to hear them once in a while, though. Your stories, I mean. Just maybe try to keep them a bit short. Thank you, Betamon. Okay, that's taken care of then. So now he's gonna keep down his storytelling, and we are good to go. And I'm not gonna use the thing yet because I want to see if I'm actually missing out on anything. And looks like I'm not, so I'm good to go here. I thought wisely. Oh, yeah, I like how I go to answer it just as the thing disappears. That's wow. Digimon capture? Not bad. I am a genius. Yes, I am. This I know. You know, I'm kind of feeling lazy right now. Bye-bye. See you, everybody. Meanwhile, back at the agency. Alright. Constant bragging is done. And now, one mission we've all been waiting for. Nakano's legendary busters! All from Kyoko herself. Wow, and she's actually paying us. That's... okay, I'm interested. This is a case from the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Sell them with these guys. Yeah, you got it, boss. Let's go. Let Nakano's legendary busters investigation start through. Hey! Hey there, me. You're early today. Of course. When we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? Hey, calm down. You're sounding a little overeager. Sorry, Detective. She's just a little worked up. That's made for you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment as well, then. Kind of surprised to see you are still part of the occult club. It takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. Oh, that's all on me. After the experiment, she's really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you all now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Now I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everybody knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. That was perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can help. We'll come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Inodent Occult Research Club! Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomenon going on these days. So, why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when we put it that way... Isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you can call an occult mecca around here. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Genji. That's just what I'd hope out of the Vice President. Oh, May. Yeesh, Kenji. You're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know? Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding barrel that's said to have blood gushing out the mouth and eyes in the lobby on the first floor lobby for starters. Then there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones every night. Rumor also has it that late at night, there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden savant. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling in misfortune. Okay, great and all. Can we go back to that last one? All those things remain unsolved, so naturally... I should mention those specifically. But I actually solved them already. Wow! Kyoko, one step ahead of us! That's something else. What? You did? You already solved him? What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's all long in the past. Aww. Why a long face? I didn't say this case would be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all of the so-called supernatural cases that I've worked on? Oh, then of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. Reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. Even my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind 3-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Ooh, these all sound great! This is going to be lots of fun to work on! I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? Okay, this is so exciting! I can't wait to get started! Everybody, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double! Hey, wait up! Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better not indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Nice. Kyoko? Time you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Yeah. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I didn't notice your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable across his body. Control over data is slipping. What? Really, Crossies have even forgotten what's happened there. Okay, I'm curious. What's going on here? Well, now that we're all well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right. Since the reports of 3-legged Matthew seem to extend around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there. Alright, then let's get to work. So square one. Check Broadway floor number 1. Well, looks like Kenji's got something. I figured out a little of 3-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew, was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. Ooh, that must not have been fun for Matthew. It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. That's kinda messed up. I won't lie there. Hehe, I think Manaka and Genji make it for a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell them I said that, okay? Okay. Oh, I don't think you should go that way. I get a weird feeling from that direction. Okay. Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright, then on to the 2nd floor. Floor number 2. Now turn our attention to Kata Kata. Well, time's wasting. Off we go. Alright, let's see what we can find. The name Tiki Tiki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from? I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys. From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Tiki Tiki legend. Tiki Tiki is an apparition who a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she just pursues people. Kata Kata is therefore an altered form that Tiki Tiki came to adopt after many years. Well, that gives us some context, I guess. Ooh, Galgimon is user max level along with others. I should work on evolving them at some point or another. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Heh, Manaka's such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. What will we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Manaka! How are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me! Tell me! What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night? Well, you could do it in private for one thing. That might be better. And frankly, night seems like the last time I would do it because, yeah, I forget things overnight. But hey, that's just me. Alright, no one over there. If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" If you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. Harsh. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Okay. Oh hey, I think I figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido. So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. I don't know about you, Kenji, but my teeth do not make a Kata Kata sound. They make a cha sound. But, okay. Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? You got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the fourth floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. Alright, come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all! This sucks! I hate it! I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime! Is that too much to ask? Well, if you want to meet the Grim Reaper, there's always suicide. Or just wait until you die of old age. Surely by then you'll see the Grim Reaper. Just saying. Mate, it's okay. There's still some hope. Just keep it together. Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. Mate, we're getting worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't! There's still Kotsu to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright, we get it. Look, let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? Okay then. There's nothing here! No ghosts, no spirits, nothing! Nothing! Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? Well, I just want to see Matthew, Kata, the Reaper Elevator, and Mr. Tip Tap! It's okay, May, really. I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Eef! What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe Kyoko? She's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop! That sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? It must have! It's the Reaper elevator! It came! I knew it was real all along! Tip, top, tip, top. Oh my... Down! Is that Master Tip Tap? Kata, 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 kata. But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Wait, was that somebody's voice? Whoa, what's going on here? What are you kids doing in here? We can ask you the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy is morning already. I always come here to relax around this time. Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Actually, makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K-Cafe owner had this place unlocked. It's so this guy can use it. Hey Cross, what's wrong? Huh? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? What are you seeing? I don't know. Is that a third leg? You mean to tell me that part's from his cane? What are you blathering about? Kata kata! Those dentures. Are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? They also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper? Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? Then the tapping sound must have come from... No! You mean to tell me that this old guy is the one behind all the local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. Wow. Oh. May's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that one night.